What happens during the in-home consultation? The in-home consultation is simply the next step in the same conversation we started on the discovery call. By the time I arrive, I've already seen your photos, heard your goals, and learned about your home. I've gotten a sense of what you're trying to solve. This visit gives me a chance to confirm or adjust the assumptions I've made from those earlier conversations. It's also the first time I get to experience the space directly, to see how it feels, how it flows, how the rooms function together. When I walk in, I'm looking at the things the photos can't show, what's happening just outside the frame, how the rooms relate to each other, how light moves through the space, where the structure is carrying load, what's above and below, how the mechanical systems run. I'm taking additional photos to assure I have accurate references later. I'm measuring walls, openings, ceiling heights, paying attention to the plumbing and the electrical, the details that shape the feasibility of what we're talking about. I'm also paying attention to fixtures, finishes, trim profiles, flooring transitions, cabinet construction, lighting, the conditions of the framing, and the paths that the mechanicals go through. Every renovation decision touches something else, and seeing the whole picture is what prevents surprises later. As we walk through the space together, we're continuing the conversation we started earlier. Some time has passed since the discovery call. You may have reflected on our conversation and have new ideas or clearer priorities. I may have thought through different approaches or may see possibilities that weren't obvious until now. This visit gives us the opportunity to look at your ideas in context. You can point out what frustrates you or what you want to reimagine, and I can explain what's possible based on the structure that I see, which walls can be moved, and what it might take to relocate the plumbing, where there are limits, and where there are opportunities to open things up. This visit also gives you a chance to bring up future plans. Maybe your kitchen is the project right now, but maybe the bathroom is the project for next year. Maybe you're thinking about a garage conversion someday or a back patio. Seeing the full picture helps me to guide you towards long-term decisions instead of short-term fixes. When we know where you're headed, we can prepare for the next project while we're already in the walls by adding a rough-in or structural support now so you don't have to rework something later. This consultation isn't a design session. It isn't a proposal. It's information gathering. It's understanding your home accurately so the planning phase is built on a solid foundation. Every renovation touches multiple parts of your home: the layout, the structure, the finishes, the systems, logistics. Seeing everything in person is what allows us to avoid surprises later. Toward the end of the visit, I'll recap what we've observed, what looks feasible, and any early considerations that could shape the project. After the visit, I'll send you a written summary of our conversation along with the photos I took at the design and planning agreement. That agreement outlines your story, your goals, and your initial budget range for the project. It's the document that lets us move from conversation into structured planning, turning ideas into drawings, layouts, selections, and clearly defined scope of work based on the actual conditions in your home. In the next video, I'll explain exactly what the design and planning agreement includes, how the design retainer works, and what you'll receive at the end of the planning phase, and how we'll turn your goals into a complete and thoughtful renovation plan.